show you how to access Pyramid resources. First, you're going to come to challengingbehavior.org/pyramid-model/. Once you go there, this is the homepage for Pyramid. So I'm going to share with you specifically the resource library. You're going to come all the way over here to the right where you see resource library. And all of these resources are free and available to you. So what you're going to do is you can filter some different ways. I'm going to show you how to filter through two types of audiences. I'm going to do the teacher audience and then the family audience. So first, you're going to come over to the audience where it says teachers and providers. And then you're going to come over to categories where there are plenty of different topics that you can play around with. But one I'm going to show you specifically is behavior regulation under social emotional skills. This seems to be a very big topic in many of our programs, so this might be helpful to begin your journey with accessing the resource library from Pyramid. You're going to click here, and then you can choose the type of different types of resources that you would like. Many different opportunities such as materials, posters, or visuals. You might need a scripted story, which is a social story that's available to you. Maybe you need just a quick tip sheet. If you would like to access some videos to enhance your professional learning around Pyramid, you may. I'm going to leave this open-ended. And then another nice thing is to be able to navigate all of the different languages. I believe there's 14 different types here. I'm going to select English. And so there are many different topics. So here, understanding temperament in infants and toddlers and the temperament continuum are resources that I typically utilize for our infant and toddler teachers. It's nice to be able to really reflect on the individual child and how you can best support them in your care. And then some other tips, we'll have some posters around how to help keep infants and toddlers calm. And then one of my favorites is this poster here, Help Us Calm Down Strategies for Children. So I'm just going to help you preview that. When you come to the resource, you're going to click on it. And then it'll give you a little blurb and explanation of what it is. And then it tells you the type and all of the information over here. It can also be utilized for family engagement. It could be utilized for strategies, like a little tip sheet for educators. And so when you view the resource, this is what pops up, a beautiful color poster where you can practice all of these skills of taking deep breaths, counting, going for walks. These are all little strategies that you can model and support young children with practicing how to regulate their emotions and their bodies to get them in a safer place and available to talk a little bit more deeply about some of the emotions that they're feeling. So once you have that, you're always welcome to come over here and print and download whatever you need to do in order to access the resource. And then always click the back button, which brings you back to the main page where you can filter through some more. So I'm going to change over to the audience for families. And another important topic, still the same topics as for the teachers, is transitions and schedule and routines. I noticed that's something that's really of an important topic for families currently. And so you can see now it's filtering through the types. And then maybe you want to be able to share a fact sheet or anything. So you can select what type you're looking for. Maybe you want to share a webinar with families that are really interested if you're working with a family on practical strategies at home and at school. I'm going to leave that open-ended because I find that when I leave it open-ended, I find a little bit more, I'm able to get better ideas. So I'm going to select Spanish here. so that you can see that that translation is really helpful for families. One thing that's really nice about Pyramid is that they have this backpack series. And so here is a backpack series, and it tells you it's a PDF again. It's a type of tip sheet, and it also supports family engagement. So some programs who utilize Pyramid access these backpack series continuously because it's nice that they give them support for the families that are related to some of these topics. So as you can see, a nice introduction regarding the importance of scheduling and routines in the classroom. So this is how they utilize it in the classroom, and explains why children need that routine and schedule. And then down here are some practical tips regarding keeping routine and schedule at home for families in their native language, so that can support them with understanding the importance and be able to try some of these strategies that are in here as well. Again, you can download or print. Downloading allows you to be able to share it via email, so then that way you don't have to force copies or use paper if that's not a platform. It also allows you to be able to upload this document into any of the communication apps such as Brightwheel or Seesaw that you might be utilizing. Or again, you can print this and share with families, specifically if they need that for themselves, or if you need it for your whole entire program, you can do that as well, or post it to a parent board. So they're just beautifully written and very pleasing looking resources. And so again, it brings you right back to the library where you can continue to look, but lots of different resources, and then you can access webinars and different things. There's some coaching opportunities for any leadership that would like to look into coaching supports for teachers that might need some support with their classroom management or their social emotional framework in their classroom. So I hope this was helpful, and again, a lot of opportunities for resources here, and enjoy.